Shalom, Israel. This Daniel ben Yashara'al. And I come to you to tell you that there's confusion in the New Testament, right? If you're fresh in this truth, you could be easily deceived by grammar in the New Testament and by deception of your camp leaders by tricking you with the wordplay and the scriptures. A lot of elders today doesn't have the skill of knowing the difference between certain words like in and on, or same, or beginning. It's the truth, right? So some people don't know the difference between evening and dawn, dark and light. It's really just grammar issue and terminology issues in the New Testament. So I'm going to clear up this evening to evening doctrine right now between John 20 and also between Matthew. So let us begin. Hallelujah. Blessed be Yahuwah forever. All glory goes to the Most High. The Most High is one. And peace and blessings to the Messiah that shall return. Okay, let us begin at John 20. I'm going to take out my my little marker too. We'll start at John 20 and 1. Now I will read it for you. Pay close attention, Israel, to the words. The first day of the week. All right. Let me outline the first one. It says the first day of the week. First day, week, cometh Mary Magdalene early, when it was yet dark. Have you ever heard of anybody coming in the evening, early in the evening? I never heard of that before. Only you could come early in the morning, right? There is a stage of darkness before the break of the sun, and also during the break of the sun when it come over the horizon. There's a huge area of darkness in the sky where you see the morning star. I personally took a picture of it, and I will show you this picture, once we get to that point. So the keys in this scripture is first day, week, early, dark. All right. So it says the first day of the week cometh Mary Magdalene. So we know if it's the first day, it is the morning. To come early means you came early in the morning. It was yet dark. All right. So that's not telling you right there that it was evening. It said it was dark. So we cannot assume that it is evening and it's nighttime, or like it's 3 o'clock in the morning or something like that. It's not that. That's not what it's telling you. So let me show you the next verse. Keep that one in mind. It only said dark, and it was the first day of the week. So this can be the transition or the part of the beginning of the day, which is a little darkness, but that sun is coming over the horizon, which is daybreak. So let me go on down. Hold on. Let me go on down to verse 19, right? I hope y'all following me. Go down to verse 19. Take back out my highlighter. Now check this out. It says, then the same day, that's the key point, same day, the same day. In the beginning, it said it was already the first day of the week. So this is the same day, but this time it's at evening of that same day, according to John 21, verse 1. Being the first day of the week. When the doors were shut, where the disciples were assembled, for the fear of the Jews, came Yeshua and stood in the midst and said to them, peace be unto you. Now, normally the doors be shut at evening anyways, right? But this is the next day. This is not the Sabbath. This is the next day, because Matthew 28 is our witness to this. It says, then the same day at evening, being the first day of the week. Now, let me show you something. I underlined the key words: same day, evening, first day, week. So let me take that away. When it says the same day at evening, that's not saying the evening was the first day of the week. That's not what it's saying. It's not saying the evening being the first day of the week. That's not telling you that the evening is the first day of the week. It's telling you the same day at evening. That same day is the first day of the week, which is having morning and evening, not just evening. That evening was just the appointed time when this event had took place. Okay, now let me go back up to John 20, verse 1, and compare the two. It said the first day. Remember, John 19 just said it was the first day of the week. When it was cometh Mary Magdalene early, when it was yet dark. This happened in the morning. I'm going to show you this happened in the morning. All right. So remember that first day, week, early, yet dark, and so on and so on. Also, when it says early, when it was yet dark, that means it wasn't dark yet. When it was yet dark, or it could be dark, but either or, I'm gonna show you. No matter what, if it was on both sides, it's still not telling you that they came early in the morning. So this yet dark is actually talking about during the morning. And no, dawn doesn't mean dark. It's not that IUIC mess. I'm showing you the different positions in the morning. All right. So let me go to my last witness. I'm just clearing up the confusion. So let me go to Matthew 28 and 1 and highlight this. It says, in the end. In the end. That's the first one. Hold up. In the end. End. There we go. Of the Sabbath. It was the end of the Sabbath, which means the Sabbath has ended. As it began to dawn. When it begins to dawn, that means there's darkness behind it. That means light is following it. All right. It says, as it began to dawn. Toward the first day of the week. It's already the first day of the week, but it's dawning on the first day of the week. But remember, when it says beginning to dawn, that means darkness is being diminished. Darkness is being diminished. It says first day of the week. It says and Sabbath began to dawn, first day week. It was the end of the Sabbath. That means the Sabbath had ended at dawn. When the darkness is leaving, it's beginning to dawn. It was already morning toward the first day of the week. So it was about to be daylight. The sunlight was coming out, beginning to dawn, beginning to dawn. Let this set in your mind, beginning to dawn. So have this, think in your mind, picture it. It's beginning to dawn. You see that sun, that little glow of that sun coming over the horizon. The top of that sun is still darkness. That means it's beginning to dawn toward the first day of the week. The first day. The first day. That means the day is beginning. The first day. The darkness that was in John was the darkness that was above that dawn. And John 20:19 was telling you it was the evening of that first day, which is Matthew 28:1. All right. So there's two parts of the day taking place, the morning and the evening. So let me go to this picture and show you exactly what I'm talking about. The picture I took personally. Yes, we're going to go through my gallery. You ain't going to see nothing weird in my gallery. Like, for real. You ain't going to see none of that craziness in my gallery. Ain't no shame over here, Israel. Ain't no shame. So, all right, I took pictures of the moons. Where's that done? Where is it? Here it is. Here we go. Now, that's the morning star. That's the morning star, right? Now, let's. You see that darkness? You see the dawn, right? At the bottom. That's the dawn right there. As it's beginning to dawn toward the first day. That's the darkness. It's dark up there. It's light down here. Dark up there. And it's light down there. Right? So, you got to keep that in mind. Yes, it's growing dawn toward the first day. That sun, when that sun come over the horizon, it's still the first day on that. It's just the daylight has come. Remember, up there, that was dark. Down there, that's the light. It's dawning towards the first day. Let me see if I got a even clearer picture than this. Now see, it's the same thing. It's growing. Now the light has grew. Now you see this, right? Now it's definitely dawning. It's definitely dawning toward the first day. But up here, it's still dark. It's still dark up here a little bit. But it's dawning. It is the morning still. Regardless how you put it, it is still the morning. And the morning doesn't mean darkness. It doesn't, regardless how you put it. So let me go back. Let's go to Google, right? The first witness. I already typed in dawn. Look at this. Look at that. It says sunrise, sunset. They still look the same, right? In a way, they still kind of do look the same. But that's dark up there. And this is light down there. That's that light. That arrow, I'm pointing right there, towards that look like a lighthouse or something. That's done. And it's the darkness is going away. All right. Let's see if I can find another one. Like, here go another one right here. I'm gonna show you these two pictures. This is dawning. It's dark up here because you can still see the stars. The light down here. It's beginning to dawn toward the first day. All right. Show you one more picture. One more picture. This one right here. It's beginning to dawn toward the first day. That's light, which is dawn. And that's darkness, which is daybreak. So let me show you let me show you real quick what the morning means. Go up here and go to Genesis chapter 1. And go to morning real quick. And go to morning. Have a good night. All right. So right there you see, hold on, let me get my arrow out. It says as beginning of day. It says right there the beginning of day. That's for morning. And also it says morning, break of day. end of night. Just like how we seen that darkness that was above that dawn, the breaking of day, that was the end of night. The night was ending. It says morning, break of day, so on and so on and so on. And it also means the next day, which it says it was shining towards the first day of the week. So let's go down here. Oh yeah, you know our little friend? Early. Early. The word early. That's what it means. Early. Dawn. The Sabbath ended at dawn. So even in the New Testament, it's showing you. All right. The breaking forth of light. So Israel, that's what I really wanted to show you. Clearing the confusion of John 20:1 and John 20:19 and Matthew 28:1. It's not hard to figure it out at all. But shalom, peace and blessings to the whole house of Israel. Peace.